How's it going, Pokemon trainers? And welcome back to the King's Court for another Unite video. Since you guys enjoyed the last one, I thought I'd come back for another one. But this time, instead of one, we don't have one gameplay, but two gameplay. And I'm deciding to use my favorite Pokemon from the most current gen in Armarouge and Ceruledge. This is on the quest to Master Rank. I believe at this point I'm in Ultra 4 or 5 at this point in this gameplay. So I'm playing Armarouge using a set of Slick Spoon, Choice Specs, and Wise Glasses, which is a very just hit hard, take names, blow stuff up, or blow shit up. You know, gotta love blowing that shit up, right? Am I right? True. If you know why I did that, you know. Anyway, before we get too far into the gameplay, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications, so you know when we consistently upload. At least trying to at this point. We're in holiday season, so we're kind of putting a lot more ideas together now. Also, make sure to check our social media. Link will be down below in the description box. But I guess question of the day, trainers. Is there any particular Pokemon you want to see me try in Unite? Honestly, I don't really play the supporter class, so don't ask for supporters. I'm sorry, I'm just going to put it that way. That's my idea of not liking the playstyle. Alrighty, right back to the gameplay. Currently level 5 with 14 AOS points. I believe the set I'm using does use Fire Spin rather than Arm Cannon. Yep, we're using Fire Spin. So basically this set is all about is doing damage, and you can see even on the goal we are hitting really hard. And we're not afraid to go in, we're going in all in no fear. We do sometimes gotta slam in there and spin around. Alright, scoring that 23 points. Honestly, this gameplay is just kind of me just figuring out Armarouge. This has probably been my third or second game with Armarouge at this point. So trying to kind of figure out how I want to play him. Unfortunately, even in any play style, I kind of like to go in all in no fear, and that can kind of get me screwed. Sometimes for Pokemon in certain games, you don't like going all in no fear. You gotta play kind of in the back. Like be a sniper, like say with Decidueye. Or in Teleon, you kind of want to be a sniper. Even with Solar Beam Venusaur, you kind of want to stay back behind and snipe. But you don't have to, and honestly, I kind of enjoy being a little bit on the front lines with this guy. And even then, so that's kind of how my playstyle is in Unite. Just kind of go in all in no fear. Getting that quick EXP, gonna start gimping the guys trying to score our goal down here. And you see, we're already at high enough of a level that we've basically already pretty much wiped out most of the enemy team down here. That gonna get the Eldegoss before it can heal. Yes, we do. We have a 4 KO streak. Let's go. 4 KOs for the win. Boop. Slam dunk. I'm still gonna be kind of HP. I see him coming, so I know I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna Fire Spin, and he's trying to KO me, but at that point, my level difference between his and mine is so high at this point that doesn't really do anything. If you want to, you could even switch, I believe it's Slick Spoon or Choice Specs for the, no, Choice Specs, you would Slick for, either Weakness Policy, which is good. Shell Bell's really good too, and I'd also probably recommend the, Special Attack Specs, but honestly, you don't really need it on this Pokemon, because once you get going, you're already good to go. And honestly, we're already level 11, and we just snowballed. Get that enough of a level gap, and you kind of snowball the game in your favor, which is what we're doing here. But that also means, it just takes one good KO for you to go down. But unfortunately, he doesn't catch us, so we can just Psyshock, hit boosted auto attack. I do get caught by the solar beams. I didn't notice the Venusaur right there, but now I'm just gonna Psyshock and Fire Spin, knock him in the air. He's gonna run away a little bit. Hit him with the Unite move. I like to call it the Kamehameha, the Tri Beam. Because it just stands in the air, just shoots you with something. I do love the third hit of Psyshock. Just bounces you in the air, so if you hit it right, you're able to tell your opponent, nah fam. Nah fam. Zeraor, what you doing? Why are you running away from the cannon? Unfortunately, and he ran right back into it. I did turn around because I thought he was gonna run away, which he's doing. And once again, I left the Switch for like a second. It is all pre-recorded, mind you, so honestly, this is just me playing earlier today. Because I figured, alright, one Unite gameplay is like 10 minutes long. I can make a video about that, but why not try and do multiple? Kind of taking a little bit of the idea from Channel Member Isaac and his Path to Power. You know, he does like 3 gameplays. So we try to do 3 games at least of Unite. And currently this is me solo queuing it, because I don't have any friends. I'm kidding. Although you believed it for a second. Come on. I know one of you believed it. Especially you in the back. Chris. I know you believed when I said I had no friends. But no, I do. It's just that, honestly, I'm bored when I play Unite. And I don't mean bored as in, oh, I don't like playing Unite. No, it's like, when I play Unite, it's usually when I don't want to do anything else. Because Unite's where I can kind of sink my time into. And really, like, grind. And it's because a lot of my friends have the problem of they don't also play Unite with me. So it's like, okay, I want to play Unite. I don't have the time to get my squad together, so I'm just going to, you know, die. Hey, girl, how about dying? So yeah, we died right there. Unfortunately. It does suck. This game is a lot... Again, you know, I don't see how close this game is in the game. Actually, it says the game is close, but, you know, I don't know that. Yeah, we're on a 12-second timer. That's what we get for getting KO'd pretty early. Or not KO'd early, getting KO'd at a pretty high level. And, you know, that's how it goes. Because, honestly, being clear, I am back. I'm going to be firing my laser. I'm deciding where I'm going to go. And I think I decided to go bot path. Yeah, I'm going bot. Excuse me. 1 is to help out the Cinderace down there. And 2 is to kind of secure the Reggie ice. Because we are going to be close to the Ray fight, so it's better to secure it. Plus, I know we can kind of go ahead and kind of sacrifice the goal. Because we're not really going to lose. I don't think we're going to lose anyway. And, spoiler, we don't lose, because, obviously. But, you know, we're going to have more EXP, and we're kind of in the lead EXP anyway. So you see that eject button into the goal, then Zeraora is going to try to hit me with his Unite move. It does hit me, unfortunately, still, but Zeraora's going to run, and my team's going to be right there. He's going to run back, and again, run right into the last hit of Psyshock. And then I'm just going to Psyshock again, KO the Greninja, and score a nice, juicy 45 points. Tasty. That's what I call a tasty goal. Alright, we're in the final 30 seconds. I think my Unite move is going to be... Yeah, I have it right now. If you can't tell if I have my Unite move, above the icon you'll see the yellow circle. That means my Unite move is charged. And I know we are in 18 seconds to the Ray fight. And Ray is probably one of the most important fights coming up, because it can kind of turn the tide. We're not winning so effectively that, you know, okay, we got to... and I should have capitalized on the Blastoise, but oh well. Yeah, we're not winning so handily that, you know, we don't need it. But definitely having the Ray will basically secure the game. Well, it can. You can very well win the game even if your opponent gets, your enemy team gets Ray. Now there I shoot off the Zeraora because I don't want it to come after us. And the enemy team is a little too busy handling other something. So I'm just like, ooh, hitting Ray. KO Ray, hit the Blastoise out of the way, and now it's time to go score. I'm going to head to the top goal. I want to try to get 50 to get that full 100-point, juicy 100-point goal in that cool Benjamin. That cool 100 out of 100. And we do it. So now it's just kind of massacre time. I'm kidding. We're not massacring. This is more about just trying to get enough points in the goal to secure in case, you know, we're winning about 100-something points. It just takes one 50-point goal for our enemy team to catch up, so I don't want to say it's over. And even then, it's still that way. And I see there we've KO'd 2. And now I'm going to decide to retreat and go back to the home base and then go down to the bottom path to knock out the other 2 that are there and not let this goal fall, just so we don't lose. I'd rather not lose any more points. So we KO them, and I believe this was a 22 KO game. Yeah, this is a 22 KO game, I think. 22-23. And honestly, like I said, Armor is really fun, so if you like this Pokemon, I'd say try him out. He's a very fun Pokemon. Not the easiest, but then again, most Pokemon Unite are not the easiest. If you want my opinion, one of the best Pokemon to play, if you want, is their Defenders. They're the easiest to me. At least to me, that's my playstyle. Alright, and now we're going for Ceruledge, which is the other half of the, as I call them, the Mega Man duo, or the DMZ duo. The DMC duo, Dante and Virgil. Ceruledge is a physical attacker, if you couldn't tell already. Armor was special, so yeah. I'm running, I believe this is Razor Claw, Weakness Policy, and Voxel Band? I forget the exact set I'm running on here, so all this is, and I know you'll see that, I should explain. The reason I'm taking center spot with both these guys, you can run them in either top, bottom, or center. They can both do either fine, either path. Or excuse me, any of the three paths. But they are both extremely good once they kind of snowball. And trust me, that can be said about a lot of Pokemon. But like once Ceruledge and Armor are snowballing up high enough, damage is massive, and you kind of just go full on like nothing personal kid with this guy. Which is kind of funny because I'm going to be doing that move. Kind of comes in a lot. So now we evolved into Ceruledge. I almost said Digivolve. Got too much Digimon in the mind. But now we run out and we have basically Psycho Cut into Takedown, Psycho Cut, Psycho Cut. And you can see the damage we're doing here. We have enough. These poor little score money. And we just sliced and diced. We had some nice charcuterie right there. I don't know if that's a religious Naruto running. Someone play the gif of fucking Naruto running right there. Oh my god. So that's how Ceruledge just kind of looks like when he's running to me. So right now, I'm getting the EXP. Pretty standard idea of what you do when you're playing a center area Pokemon is that once you kind of know the timing of your buffs, you should get ready to go back to re-get them. That's what called being a jungler is, and that's what they call the center slot, is the jungle. Welcome to the jungle, hashtag Guns and Roses. Guns and Roses. Alright, as you see, we're already level 8, and we have about 8, it's now 8 minutes, which means that these little guys in the center appear. This Altaria and Swablu, so you're going to want to get them for that quick EXP boost. I look at my map and I notice that Absol there, but I kind of want to go up to the top goal and help my team out, and I see that little Score Bunny. Score Bunny did not stand a chance there. It was Rabbit season. So now, like I said, I'm just going and getting experience. I use the Nothing Personal Kid, the Unite move, and take out the Crustal. And now we're going to go ahead and just score this nice 40 points. See, we're already level 10, like I said. Snowballing is what we're doing here. And that Score Bunny decides to, once again, be in my way. So I'm just going to introduce him to the boat of my sword. Hit him with that Unlimited Blade Works. All the anime references. Let's do it. So my buffs are up, so I'm going to go and get my buffs again. You know, playing a good center area. Get stunned for like a second because I was not paying attention. I'm going to ignore the ball toys. The ball toys really don't matter as much. My EXP, I'm more for my buffs than I am anything else. Get hit once again with that. Because I'm a dumbass and not paying attention. Going to ignore some EXP, and I'm just going to go and make this little Regirock my Reggie. Just going to hit him. Slice and dice. But that's how good Ceruledge is. If you hit it enough quick, yeah, he can take objectives pretty quickly. So I'm going to decide to get this 40 in here. You know, give me that 40. And I could take the goal out, and I think I do. I was going to consider getting more EXP down here. But actually, no, I do. Well, first I decided, okay, that Score Bunny decided to make the cardinal sin of attacking my goal in my presence. Same with this Eldergloss. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, I could take this goal. I could. I really could. And I'm like, I might now let my team do it. I'll just get this nice EXP right here. This nice free EXP. For me? Yes. Alright, so once again, back to the buffs. And once again, I don't pay attention enough. And as you can see from the score, this game is not close at this moment. This was a game I think I played like 2 matches after the Armarouge gameplay, so kind of shows what I did while paying attention. And you just see we decided that Blastoise needed to become Turtle Soup for a second. So once again, I'm going to go claim more EXP. I'm already level 13 going into 5 minutes. That's pretty nutty. Because that basically means you have so much... You have a high enough level gap. And once again, the Nothing Personal Kid on the Absol. Flame Attack. I think it's Flare Blitz or Flame Charge and Psycho Cut. That's the moveset I'm using. I believe this was actually the moveset you used at a lot of the tournament at the Lat AM tournament for Ceruledge anyway. So that's what I decided to go with. Bitter Blade and Phantom Force is pretty funny, but that's not what I decided to go with. I have used that moveset. I like this one just because movement options. You know, we have so many movement options: the Flare Charge, and then a Psycho Cut, and then you see there we chase down. You know, why would I risk the Eldergloss stealing the Reggie while I was doing that? I didn't want to risk that. That's why I decided to just take out the Eldergloss right there. If there had been another enemy teammate, I would have decided just to not do that. I would have stayed and just taken out the Reggie right there. But I was keenly aware of the fact that I wanted to get rid of the Eldergloss that was right there. So I scored the points, and then that Blastoise survives for like a few seconds and then gets dunked on by an angry sword person. Now, I decided to, you know, kind of give up on that Absol. I could have gone for the Absol. And actually, you see, I do anyway. I decide to almost go after him, but then I leave. Because I was like, you know what? You're not worth it at the moment. You're worth it later, but right now. And I do get kicked in the face by a giant flaming ball, but, you know, Cerula just looked at me like didn't even feel it. Took balls to the face. Damn. Should open OnlyFans if you're going to take balls to the face like that. I'm a dork. I mean, this game is pretty intense. Like, I see this Absol is going to kind of scare me a little bit. Run away. I decide I'm not going to chase. And I do chase the crossover for like a second, and then I'm thinking about it. Okay, we're in 2 minutes. We're within 3 minutes of the next of Ray. We're within 20 seconds of Ray. I'm like, do I really want to fight? I'm like, or do I just wait for Ray? Because I know for a fact if I fight now and die, we lose me for the team fight, and the team fight is probably where the most important fight is in the game at this point. So I'm just gonna get a little bit more. I don't need the XP, but I might as well just take the boost I need. I also know that the teams are not... I do know my teammates are the only ones near the Ray, so I don't got to worry about it. And I do know we have Secure. We have the Secure from Lucario and Venusaur. But I'm going to help out. And he takes out Ray, and now it is time to wreck face. I go for the goal instead of help fighting, because honestly that was the more important choice. Score as Eldergloss tries to do something. Hit him with a Nothing Personal Kid. And slice and dice like Sonic 2, you know, slicing and dicing, make french fries. It's 490. This is pretty much over at this point. It's all ogre now. Because realistically, the only way the enemy team is going to win here is if, you know, we all stop playing, and that ain't going to happen. So I'm just going to go up there. That Blastoise decided he wants to attack my goal once again while I am not around. So I had to come back and show him that Daddy's home. And now we are running to the moon on the moon ride. Again, it just looks like Cerulege is Naruto running every time we see this animation. We're in the last half a minute of the match left. You can see the match is not even close. That's kind of what happens when, you kind of... Nothing personal, kid, once again. I think I've hit that Crustle with almost every single time I've had a Unite move. And we're already in 19 seconds. The game's over. I'm just going to say screw it. I don't care if I die. Nothing's bad, so I'm just going to go in all in no fear and just try to see if I can get KOs. And I'm like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Slice and dice. I do die right at the end, and we won. So, guys, that was some 2 gameplay matches for Pokemon Unite. Hope you all enjoyed it. If we do, the next upload will be a triple match this time to kind of mirror Isaac's Path to Power. If you liked it, make sure, of course, like, comment, subscribe, as I mentioned earlier. And I'll see you all next time. I'm Michael of the Golden State Kings, and have a good one. Bye-bye now.